And if AI ends up eliminating entire categories of jobs, if it means that as much stuff or as many services can be produced with fewer workers, not just on the factory floor, but in law firms or in graphic design shops, we may need to consider bigger changes, and we should start talking about that now. Things like a shorter work week, or a universal basic income, or a universal basic income, or a universal basic income, or guaranteed income. Ideas that can spread work around and supplement the incomes of people as they shift to the much needed work that I mentioned earlier that can't be automated, that a program alone can't do. Things like childcare. Some of these ideas are being tested as we speak. Right here in Chicago, there's a pilot program called Chicago Promise that's been giving thousands of low to moderate income families $500 in cash every month to help them meet basic needs.
Free money. That's the idea in Cook County.
And you have a chance to be a part of it.
Tia Ewing is at the live desk now with more on the Guaranteed Income pilot program. Tia.
Well, Corey and Don, they say there's no gimmicks here when it comes to this program. This is the largest program in the nation to date. The Cook County Promise is a $42 million guaranteed income pilot program.
This is the site where you apply to receive $500 a month for the next 2 years.
Anyone eligible and living in Cook County can apply for our pilot.
The Promise Guaranteed Income Pilot Program is available to Cook County residents only. It's described as a hand up, not a handout.
People in our communities are struggling to make ends meet. The most helpful thing we can do is give them cash. Decades of research show that participants use the cash benefits wisely.
Under the pilot, 3,250 Cook County households qualify. The money can be spent however the recipient sees fit. There are requirements, including being 18 years old or older, and the household income level has to fall at or below 250% of the federal poverty level. On the application, there are questions about where you live. If you live alone, if you receive public benefits, past criminal record, and you have to prove who you say you really are with a photo ID or 2 forms of non-photo ID.
It's a pilot I've committed to making permanent in the years to come.
The applications close October 21st. This has been tried in other places. Evanston is testing it out. Gary, Indiana was the first in our area to complete the program, along with several cities in the state of California.
And it's modeled after a similar program in Stockton, California. And it's showing early promise because the thesis is you improve financial stability, you improve well-being of low-income families. They actually can fix a busted car. They don't have electricity turned off. Their lives are more stable. It doesn't discourage them from working full-time. It, in fact, makes it easier for them to go out and find a job and work full-time. And more broadly, one of the bright spots coming out of the pandemic has been evidence that the generous benefits people received during the lockdowns, which is unusual for the United States. Maybe one of the reasons why the U.S. economy has actually seen an unprecedented increase in new business formation over the past couple of years, because people had a little bit of a cushion to go out and take a risk and try that new idea. And that's the thing about giving people a safety net.